right, so in this video, I want to show you some information that you want to see about outbound um, AI or voice AI. Um, so they've released the feature for being able to do outbound calls using voice AI. So I just want to show you where this is, what this looks like. Before you get into it, there are some instructions and some rules that you will have to follow before you get started with that. So in this video, I'll show you where that is and what this information means. All right, so on the menu on the left, we have AI agents. That's what we'll click on. All right. So we're in AI agents. I want you to click on voice AI. Okay. Now you'll be introduced to this screen. The screen may look a little bit different. There's some extra um, options on here that you can click. So we have our outbound section here. This gives you the analytics for the agents that have been used to do the outbound calling. So you'll see the analytics here. They'll be similar to the ones you see for the inbound calls, except for there'll be a couple of more additions here. So like unattempted calls here, um, the connected calls as well to attempted calls. Those type of things are showing up on here just for your analytics. Call status distribution, voicemail, no answer failed, connected. So you'll see the analytics on this page here. All right. Now, in order to enable outbound calls, you will have to click on the enable outbound calls. And when you click on that, it'll give you some instructions here. Okay. First, you're introduced to the terms for using the voice AI outbound calling. This says by activating this feature, you confirm and agree that your business has secured the correct level of consent from each individual before placing the call. And then you also acknowledge that your business is solely responsible for your compliant use of this functionality. The additional guidelines you will need to click on this drop down, and I really suggest that you read through this as well too. The first one is making sure that the calls are made at a rate of one call per minute per location. And then we have each location can make up to 100 calls per day. Each phone number can be called only once per day, and any additional calls are scheduled for the next day. Then we have each phone number, and this is each phone number that's in your account be called can be called a maximum of 4 times in 2 weeks. Sorry, not the phone number in your account, but the phone number that you're actually calling can be called a maximum of 4 times in 2 weeks. So calls exceeding this limit will fail. So it's not going to let you call that phone number once you go outside those guidelines. Then the calls that are scheduled, this is important as well too. Make sure that you're only calling between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. And this is depending on what time zone they're in. And so it'll be 10 a.m., 6 p.m., their time zone, the contact's time zone. And then we have the calls can only be made to contacts who have opted in to receive the AI calls and who do not have enabled DND, so do not disturb. And then we also have the calls can only be made to United States numbers. So you cannot call any numbers from other countries. Okay. Once you've read through this, you understood it and you agree to it, you click on the check box here for I agree to the terms above and you'll hit accept. All right. Once you do that, it'll bring you to another screen here where you will have to verify yourself. From here, you'll see where you need to click begin verifying. You need to pick what country is your government ID from. If you're US, you'll click on US. If it's from a different company, country, you'll click on that, click select, and then you'll upload the ID that you plan on using that's related to that country. So if you have a driver's license, you can use that, passport, permanent residence card, the visa, work permit, any of those, as well to a state ID, you can use that. So what they'll do is once you click on the one that you want to use, you'll upload the driver's license, from here. If you want to do it on a different device, let's say if you want to do this from your phone, um, you can click on the continue on another device, and then it'll just have you scan that information, or you can just go to the link that's here. And from here, you can send an email as well too. All right. So once you go through all those steps, what it'll do now, it'll pretty much make a way for you to be able to submit that information. Once it's verified, you make sure that you follow the steps. It'll take you through the verification, and this screen will be successful, and then it will allow you to be able to start doing um, the outbound calls. All right, so just wanted to get you started on that, and then we'll cut this video, and then I'll show you the next steps that you can be able to use for using the outbound calls.